Hello everyone. This first video is dedicated for my Master 1 Linguistics students. Of course, this is the first and it's not gonna be the last because I'm going to be sending you more videos about the coming lectures that are the concern of the second semester. So be happy. And the first one is about Outliers test. Of course, you are saying that we have seen this in class. I already explained this, yet I think that some of you got it wrong or are having some sort of misunderstandings. So to avoid any misunderstandings, I'm recording this video. So let's start. You already know that to conduct Outliers test, you need the first quartile, the second quartile, and the third quartile. So, and of course the highest and lowest scores. We're not going to use them in measurement or calculation of the outliers, yet we need to specify them along with the quartiles because I may be asking you to draw the box and whiskers diagram as well. Okay, so what are the 5 points? The 5 points are the highest score, lowest score, first quartile, second quartile, and the third quartile. Of course, you know what are the quartiles, you know how to calculate them in many cases, let's say the case of a data set like that one and the case of grouped data. I have explained to you all the necessary steps to calculate them and find them. Yet for those who forgot, what are the quartiles? So we have 3 quartiles and they are, in simple terms, the 3 points I can get from dividing my data set, of course, after ordering it from highest score to lowest score, and divide my data set into 4 equal quarters or groups of 25%. So the position or the place of the first quartile is n by 4. So n by 4 is the rank of the first quartile. The rank or the position of the second quartile, remember, n by 4 is a rank, is a place, it isn't the quartile because the quartile is a score, is a number. Now, the rank of the second quartile is 2n by 4, which equals, mathematically speaking, n by 2, which is the rank of the median. That's why the second quartile is the median. And the third quartile, the rank of the third quartile is 3n 4. 3n by 4. Okay, now as you can notice, the third quartile is called the highest quartile because it is next to the highest score. The first quartile is called the lowest quartile because it's next to the low score. So Q1, Q2, and Q3. The next step is finding the IQR. IQR. IQR equals, or the interquartile range equals Q3 minus Q1. So just subtract Q1 from Q3. The coming step is, after finding the IQR, of course, multiply it by 1.5, you will have a value. This value or number, just take it, add it once to Q3, just add it to Q3. And in the other time, just take it and subtract it from Q1. Add to Q3, subtract from Q1. In the first case, you are finding the upper boundary. And in the second case, you're finding the lower boundary. So what is meant by upper boundary? Any value that is more than the upper boundary is considered an outlier. And any value that is less than the lower boundary is an outlier. Let's check an example here. As you can see, I have a data set of 19. N is 19 here. 19 elements or numbers or scores. So they are ordered from lowest to highest. You can order them from highest to lowest, no problem. You need to find the 3 quartiles. So here is the first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. How did I find them? You already know the way. So this is the median. Anyways, the coming step. So The coming step is finding the IQR. So the IQR equals Q3, which is 21, minus Q1, which is 8. You will have 13. Take the 13, multiply by 1.5. You will have 19.5. Take the 19.5, add it to Q3. Here it is. So 21 plus 19.5. It equals 40.5. So this is the upper boundary. So any value more than 40.5 is an outlier. Let's check here. Do we have any values that are more than 40.5? Yes, we do. They are 41, 50, and 51. So these are outliers. Now, let's go to the lower boundary. So 8 minus 19.5. 8 minus 19.5, you will have minus 11.5. Do you have any values that are less than minus 11.5? So we don't have, okay? We don't have outliers from this side. So in this data set, we have 3 outliers. Okay, this is in case of a data set like that. What about outliers in the case of group data? Group data means class intervals.